Hey guys, Bushra here. I wanted to do a little Thanksgiving tutorial, something that I was thinking I would wear for Thanksgiving. And since Thanksgiving is in a week, I thought what better way than to share what I'll be using this Thanksgiving. So I'm just gonna get straight right into it. I'm gonna put my hair up and get into my primers. So I have my skincare done, and I'm going in with Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream and a little POREfessional. I love the combination of these two because Charlotte Tilbury gives me a nice little glow to the skin, and I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but I have really dry, dehydrated skin, and I need that extra oomph of glow. I'm going to use a little bit of glow drops here and take it on my Beauty Blender, mix them up, and plop it on my face. And going in with my foundation, my beloved Tom Ford Stick Foundation, and I just stipple it everywhere. And now I'm moving on to my concealer, which is a new one to me. I'm normally a huge fan of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but today, for the sake of the event, I wanted to do a little bit more coverage under my eyes, and I've been hearing great things about Charlotte Tilbury's new Magic Away Concealer, so I wanted to try this guy out with you guys. It is in shade 6 Medium, but it doesn't come in the most hygienic packaging. Like, I don't know how many of you feel comfortable having a sponge applicator at the tip putting under your eyes, but I mean, I'm the only one using it, so for me it's cool. It does take a minute to get the product to get out of the bloody sponge. Okay. And I've actually never paired it with my foundation, and it's looking a little dark, but okay. Okay, that is like full coverage up in here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna blend that out with the Beauty Blender before it sets. I don't know if it sets. Okay, Charlotte, I see you. That's, wow. Wow. That's nice. Okay. For any of you brown girls who have dark circles and you're looking for a Christmas gift, ask your loved ones to get you this. Wow. That's all I keep on saying. Wow. Actually, I'm gonna drag it out a little. Go back and drag it out. And I know with the Beauty Blender, I'm getting a thinner application, but that's because I'm a little scared to do a full amount. So I'd rather do a little and add to it than put a lot and then being like, whoa, how do I take this off? Oh, I like that. That's nice. It's creamy, but it's thick, and it's really nice, and it's kind of got a glow. I am really enjoying that concealer. That really brightened me up. So I'm gonna set that with my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder in the shade 2, medium 2, I believe. And I'm taking my, where's my brush? Oh, there it is, Bobbi Brown powder brush. Dipping into that and setting this bad boy. Oh, that is so nice. And yes, I set my under eyes immediately, and then I do a little bit of cream or not contouring, but bronzing, because it'll move. It'll crease and it'll move and crack, and I don't want any of that to happen. And since I'm at it, I also kind of finish or powder my T-zone. Oh, hey, Charlotte. That's really nice. I like that one. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna do my cream bronzing and do a little contouring with my bronzer. I never really did contouring. I prefer bronzing. I'm just stippling on my Tom Ford shade and Illuminate cream. And I'm moving on to, I do a double bronze, and now I'm going in with my Chanel Soleil Tan Day Chanel and a MAC stippling brush. And I just like how it gives that, I don't know, I like doing, these are my go-to combos. The Tom Ford shade and Illuminate and this guy. I don't know, the combination is just perfect. I really like it. And it's my go-to for any time, any occasion, if I'm dressing up. And I always bring my bronzer down my neck. And I do a little bit on my nose. Now I am moving on to my powder bronzer. I actually have a powder bronzer, and then on top of it I go in with another Charlotte Tilbury product, which is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. So for my bronzing powder, I'm actually going to use the bronzer from Tom Ford that's in this palette here. And I need my bronzer brush. It's a big one. I love taking a big fluffy bronzer brush and dipping into the product and sweeping it all over my cheeks, just so it gives like a nice little bronzed moment and finish. It's just beautiful. All right, and then I pinch my brush, take the same brush, whatever's left over, and I just bronze the sides and the tip of my nose, and then I do take some more bronzer just to set whatever cream bronzer I put on my neck. Don't want that transferring when I hug someone or anything. All right, so that's that with that bronzer. And now moving in with the Charlotte Tilbury's Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm taking Charlotte's sculpting brush. I'm going into the powder for the contour section and just contouring my cheeks. I like it so. And then going to the other side and contouring my cheeks. See how it just like, it's like a gradient. I love that. I love doing gradients. I think that's what gives it the more natural look. Because clearly I'm putting on a lot of product, clearly. But I'm maintaining a natural look. And I actually concentrate some more product on my temples to kind of make my face frame look a little bit slimmer and smaller than it is. Not that there's anything wrong with my face frame, it's just I personally like to chisel my face a little bit more on the top. And I have a big ass forehead, so. And then I do the same to my neck. And then I'm going to take a little bit just on the tip of the brush, and I very lightly carve out my nose. Just a little bit. And as you can see, I'm not like super precise, you know, like I don't have a tiny brush, I just pinch the brush that I have. Why not? It works for me. And clearly you can see that there's a little line, so I go back with my Booty Blender and I blend out the edges. And this also makes it just more seamless and natural. There's no harsh lines. Everything just... Excuse the siren. Apparently people got problems today. Oh, and another one. Thanks. Thanks for coming into my video. Thanks, guys. All right. So, and then I take the tip of the beauty blender and I beat my nose. All right, and that's the base with the bronzer and the contouring, a little bit of contouring. And now I'm going to go in with my blush. And because I'm going in with a little bit more of a vibrant eyelid, which you guys will see, I'm going to pick a very nude blush. And I know, oddly, a lot of these products today are Charlotte Tilbury's blush. It is the Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop blush in First Love. And this is the famously known nipple blush that she has. And I love her blushes. The first thing I think I bought from Charlotte was this blush. And I haven't added to the collection, which I want to. I've heard, I actually just watched this morning, Alana Davison did a full face Friday of Charlotte Tilbury, and she talked about Pillow Talk, which I want to try that. So I'm just swishing and popping on my cheeks. Swish and pop. Although I've heard, and actually I should insert a photo, I've met Charlotte Tilbury. She says you should swish and then apply and then pop and then apply. So I'm actually going to follow that technique. So I'm swishing and applying. I make the most odd faces, and then I pop, maybe another pop, and then apply to the apples of my cheeks. That's what she says. That's what you're supposed to do. So swish. And pop to the apples of your cheeks. Cute. Okay. So, and I like to blend it in with my bronzer. Again, a very natural look. I don't like any lines or anything showing. So I take my booty blender again and stipple out the edges like a seal. All right, now I'm moving in to my highlighter. I am going back in with my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow and picking up the highlighter shade and hitting the high points of my face. And I do not have my brows done yet. I have to do my brows still. I was about to say, and we're almost done. Oh, I can't do my eyelid because we're going to use another highlighter from the palette that I'm about to show you guys, which is not a new palette, but I thought it was just perfect for Thanksgiving. And I like, for special occasions, I like to bring the highlighter down just a little bit. And then you gotta hit that Cupid's bow, and then hit your nose. Actually, I need to blend that out a little bit. There we go. It's like a little too concentrated there. Okay. And then put on my chin. And I'm gonna take the very tip of my brush, which I love this brush. It's actually by e.l.f. It's their highlighter brush. And it's just like perfect. Like, look at that. Bam. That's a highlighter in your face. I love Charlotte Tilbury's highlighter. I want to try the cream versions that she came out with. I forgot what they're called. I think they're the Hollywood highlighter and contour creams. Let me know if you guys want to see me review those as well. I'd be happy to do that because I haven't tried those out yet. All right, and so that is the base done and glowy. I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I'll probably do my brows last. So what I picked out for Thanksgiving, and I was like, this is perfect. And actually tonight we're having Friendsgiving, so I found my my Chanel palette. It is the Eclat. Oh no, I'm gonna butcher it. I'm going to put in the description bar what the quad that I have is called because I don't know French, but it is this one. It is where it's like red, gold, a little bit of a blackish charcoal color, and a beautiful vanilla highlighter. So I'm actually going to go ahead and prime my lids, and I'm kicking it old school. I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion. I am actually going to put a little bit of a concealer on top, just to cancel out the darkness that I have on my eyes. Like so. So I just canceled out all the darkness. Oh, beautiful. All right, now I'm going in and I am going to actually start with the gold shade right here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a fluffy brush. Let's see. I'm actually gonna take like this tapered flat-ish brush and place that on my lids. And I bring that color up into my crease, like so. And I have downward facing eyes, I guess. And so what I do is I actually stop like up here, and I kind of bring it down, but I also want to bring it up, so it gives me a little bit of a cat eye effect, just a tad. And I'm actually gonna take a blending brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit more of that brown color. And I'm actually going to concentrate it in the corner and blend it and diffuse it into my crease just a little bit. So I want to add another color on top just to add some more depth. Like that. So, and then I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take another flat brush and I'm going to go in with that red. Oh, this looks so pretty. And I'm going to actually place it in the corner and up into the crease. Like that. And I'm kind of packing it on because I'm going to diffuse it. And once I diffuse it, it's going to lose some of its potency in a way. So I'm using this dual end brush and I'm just going to blend it out into my crease and a little bit above my crease. I'm basically kind of smoking out that red color. Oh, it's beautiful. So like that. And I'm gonna go in a little bit more with the red. And I'm gonna deepen up this corner and the crease just a little bit more. And I'm actually going to bring it in all the way. And I've lost some of that brown, so I'm going to go back in with the brown and go back with the other brush that I used and pack on the brown a little bit more onto the middle, like so, and fade it in to the center, like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. So pretty. Oh man, that is so gorgeous. All right, and I'm gonna repeat the other side before I forget what I did, because I probably will. So I'm going with the brown and I'm packing that onto the lid like so, and taking it and putting it into the crease a little bit. That's beautiful. Oh wow, look at that. Ooh. Okay. And then dragging it into the crease. And now blending out the edges. Diffusing the color. That's yummy. That's so pretty. Okay. And now since I packed on the lid on the right side, I gotta pack on the lid on the left side. So packing this in. That just screams fall to me. That's gorgeous. All right. Now for the for highlighting my brow bone, I'm going to take this tiny little itty bitty Charlotte Tilbury brush, and I'm gonna go in. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna first go into my inner corner and highlight that bad boy. I don't technically have an inner corner, like I have this weird fold, but you know, and I'm gonna drag it actually onto the lid just a little bit like that. I'm actually gonna probably go back into the Charlotte Tilbury and highlight my brow bone. I'm going to take a clean blending brush, brand new clean, and I'm actually going to blend this out a little bit more. Blend out that crease, blend it up and out, really diffuse the color, because that's really what I wanted to do. Yeah. I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown. It's actually an eyeliner brush, but it's this weird dome flat tip, which I think is perfect for that dark color that's in here. I don't know if you guys can see. There we go. That dark color in there. And I'm gonna take that dark color, pack it onto the brush, and actually get up into the lash line. And just smoke out the lash line. And bring it up. A little soft little flick. Cat eye. Like that. Fun fact for you ladies out there, or gents, if you feel like you went a little too overboard on the edge, outer edge, you just go back in with your finishing powder or what have you, and you take a fluffy blending brush, hopefully clean, and yeah, mine's clean. I had to think. And then you can just touch it up underneath, and it kind of just diffuses the color, and it doesn't make it as intense, instead of having to go and being like, oh, I have to take a Q-tip now, and oh, it's just a mess. So it's just easier to go in with your powder and blend out the edges. Like so. And I have to say, I really am digging that eyeshadow. So we're not done. I need to do the lower lash line, and I'm probably just going to hit it with the brown shade. And then I'm just going to take that the brush that I used to blend out the edges, and I have a little bit of fallout here, and I just take the finishing powder and I just sweep it away like it never happened, like that. Alright, now I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to take actually that powder brush that I used just now, the brush that I used for my powder, to fix out the outer edges, and I'm just going to hit the high point of my brow with my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, and just sweep it under there, like so. And now, up to you entirely. If you guys want a tight line, you can. I am probably going to not tight line. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I might change my mind later. But now you could leave the eyeshadow just as it is, or you could do what I'm about to do, which is Tom Ford has this, what is it called? Cream and Powder Eye color. And this is in the shade Naked Bronze. And I love this. It comes in a cream here, which I've had for a while, and it lasts. And then on the top is a little powder, which is just, it's the perfect amount of glitter, glistening goodness. So I'm just gonna take it and pop it on the middle. And it's like that. And then I probably will take my blending brush one more time, just to make sure everything's nice and blended. Got a little bit of glitter up in the crease. I'm moving that a little bit. And there you have it. That's the eye look. Now, for lips, I've got 3 different lips that I love. I love. And these are my go-to. I have Red Carpet Red by Charlotte Tilbury. I have Very Victoria, which is my favorite. Like, I wear that everywhere I go. And then I have Walk of Shame, and they're all 3 by Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, packaging is beautiful. I mean, if you're looking for a Christmas gift, buy a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. You cannot go wrong. Honestly, Very Victoria is the best nude for so many skin tones. So I'm actually going to start out with my favorite combo. So I use Charlotte Tilbury Very Victoria with Foxy Brown Lip Liner. And I think that would just be perfect for this look. Just tie it all together. So I'm gonna go in with the lip liner. Now going in with the lipstick, Very Victoria. And apparently this is the shade Meghan Markle wore to a wedding. And I love Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks. I think they're the best formula, especially for mattes. Like, that is just beautiful. And I'm gonna take my hair down so we can look at that. Oh, you know what? It's not finished. I need to do my brows. I'll be right back. So, brows done, everything's done, and this is the finished look. Again, what I have right now is Charlotte Tilbury's Very Victoria, and you could switch that out for another lipstick. And I thought I would show you guys on my lips, but I think I'm gonna keep what I have. I'm really feeling this vibe. I love how the nude complements the brown, but for the sake of the video and the fact that I mentioned the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, I'm just gonna swatch them on my hand. So I've got Walk of Shame, which is a beautiful autumnal brownish red, like that. And actually, you would have seen me wear this in my Sephora VIB haul, but that's gorgeous. Again, also by Charlotte Tilbury. And then the last one is Red Carpet. For those of you who are interested in a typical bluish red, it's kind of like it's bluish red, I would say. That is my favorite red of all time. And I would probably pair it with what I've got right now. It's just, I'm really feeling this nude right now to match that eye look. So that's my finished look. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what color you would have liked me to try with this lipstick. I'm just feeling the nude vibe right now. But yeah, check out those Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. Check out this Chanel eyeshadow for Thanksgiving. And give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe notification bell as well. And until next time, see you guys. Bye.